Alright, so I figure let's do this. I'm gonna do like an example run how basically beginners should learn to play Medical Soldier 2 as a speedrun. Based off maybe you haven't looked at like glitchless and like very easy glitches. So this will be an any percent speedrun where we will use the Tango 1 skip at the door. And most of the other things I will keep it very basic. So I will keep the clockwise bomb refusal. I'm gonna use SOCOM, Batman. I'm gonna do very basic things, and I'm gonna do barely any cartwheels. So if anyone wants to start running MGS2 and has seen like tutorials and stuff like that, this is basically the route where I would recommend you go and when you do certain aspects. Hostages old beauties makes all but aims old women. Exactly. That is one of the latest B-Man plugins, which is great because I don't need to use the trainer for that anymore. It's automatically happening when I boot up the game. And I would also still recommend using radar type 1, so you always have radar. Using the radar, especially as a beginner, to find your way is just better. Just better. Okay, and let's begin. You see my inputs on screen, and you see something else on screen here. What the foogity fuck is that? There. All right. Now it's gonna. Let's look at. Sorry, I had to get rid of some live split overbriefing. So, yeah, this is very easy. Just going up here. I'm gonna turn off turbo for this. I'm gonna open this manually, but you can turbo all the way through, technically. You wanna go here and do a cartwheel, shoot the guy and walk. Pathing is something that's very important because movement is king in this game. Here's where I want to definitely use turbo, skip the codec and cutscene. And it's very easy, so in case you don't know, very easy, the alerts always will reset. Turbo for here. There we go. I'll skip this. And we're just gonna go for Olga. Make sure to hold triangle as you walk towards the door to have a chance to be basically sucked on early. Oops. I should have turned it off. That's fine. I'm gonna shoot her twice. Go back to my position and then start looking at this spot here.
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the
no, we cannot skip this.
Conflict and victory were my parents. The unit.
One shot there, and hopefully one here.
We've shared everything.
And that's the Olga fight. Like, very basic thing. Olga, once again, is a fight that you could talk about for hours. We're just gonna do a very basic thing here. Alright, so make sure here now to unequip, move. You have a chance to skip the animation by holding down square with turbo and not having a weapon in your hand. Now, then we're just gonna go here. Oops. Oh yeah, we're also gonna do the engine room skip or Prozac skip. But this is a very easy thing to do. Check out how close I can be at the wall here and not get stunned. You can walk past this wall super close. Alright, time to skip the cutscenes again.
Enemy sighted. Requesting backup unit.
Understood. The backup drone is on its way to the stairs. Stop him at all costs.
So here, throw and then turn and let go. Back to the SOCOM. Shoot at one sensor. You can go back to the M9 before you leave the room. It's not much of damage. There's a slightly more optimal way to do this, but especially beginners should probably just have the M9 ready here, so they don't need to worry about this.
All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that.
So we're gonna wait before we shoot the guy until he actually notices us. That's when we shoot him. And here I have my right hand on the left stick to keep pressing the stick forward. There you go. I let go of square when I see that the gun like slightly moves down. That's when I know I'm definitely gonna hit the guard that's there. And we're just gonna walk through. So for guard rush, there's 4 guys plus 3 coming out in quick succession. Gonna make sure that we're gonna hold here key buttons. Like this. Body shot. Sorry, just body shots. 3M. And that's it. The close guys, always body shot them. And then the box guard, first person shoot them. That's all it is. Okay. Beginners probably just don't even want to do the ladder glitch. So you can go here and you will turn around. And you can just go down the ladder like this. We're doing a run now? Yeah, I'm doing an example run.
Metal Gear Force to compete with the US's nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives.
So it's something you can do quite quickly. You maybe want to stop and then shoot the guy manually if you're not familiar with this. I think doing the hold up strat here in holds 2 is better and easier.
Freeze.
Just need to tap and then roll over here. During the roll, let go of square and you're good to go. You can drop one there. Always went on the grade. Yeah, you can drop.
This weapon will render all other
I'm doing the 2 photo setup here. And I'm gonna put the M9 in previous. Because we want to have the M9 in previous slot so we can quickly get it out of our menu in plant. Because we want to snap plant and the M9 will stay in our previous. And then we don't need to equip it manually. And this is how you can do a very quick tanker 542 or something. 543. Without using the ladder glitch, using a project skip, and that's it. Alright, so plant, as I said, I'm gonna do almost no cartwheels. Just to give an indication where beginners should do them at all. And you will see we're gonna still get a great time later. We're gonna ignore the M9 in the beginning, we're just gonna take it later, because once the guards wake up, we're on a timer, so there's nothing we need to do. Now remember, now as we close, we want to hold down select so we can first frame answer the codec. There we go. Skip that. You can do a copy down there over the guys if you want. It's not required. But we're on a timer anyway, so we can allow ourselves to waste a little bit of time. Upcoming is another copy I can recommend you do. Don't do this on PS2. Only do this on PC Substance or HD. And this is where I just need to tap R2 to get the M9 back in our inventory, or in our active slot, because it was still on previous from the tanker. One shot this guy, 1 carpet through him, and then wait at the elevator here. I want to wait here in the center, so I can enter as quickly as possible. Skip the cutscene and carpet forward. And that's all you need to do here. Oops, excuse me, I didn't want to hit the microphone. So I'm gonna actually walk here. Crouch, and be done with it. No stress, nothing to worry. You want to answer this quickly. This is my lack of practice coming in a little bit. And this is where I just hold down and copy forward. Nothing else. If you don't have trouble, just do it manually. But this is all you need to do. D-pad down and copy, and you're good. The only few times where you want to use it. Immediately start holding down your buttons again to skip here as quickly as possible. And now we're just gonna walk. So I'm gonna actually unequip here the M9. I'm gonna shoot this one in the body. Copy once through him to not get slowed down. Unequip the M9. And then from now until after we talk to Stillman, I'm not gonna press the menu button at all. You can do this carpet into the cutscene because you cannot mess it up. Saves the frame. But that's all there is to it. Alright, here we go. I'm also toggling it on and off more than I need to. It's just what I do. There's no strategy behind toggling it on and off constantly. So here, in this very long path forward, you can do all the carpets you want. I would do 5 at most. After the 5th one, I don't think there's a point in them anymore. You might as well prepare to turn left into the door. Same thing with here. Don't do any carpets. Just walk. Oop. And ideally, like, don't get stuck here. So, you see me, I have not touched the menu button at all, and I had the M9 inactive. But at the same time, it's also still in previous from before we talked to Snake. Once we get out of the Stillman cutscene, the M9 will stay in previous and will be gone from active, and then we can just get the M9 back into active by just tapping R2 once again. There we go. And now we're gonna do clockwise. I'm gonna do one copy here to go back to the coolant and back. And same as with the BC bridge, we can do a few here. Skip this cutscene and enter. Alright, we can do one copy over here, but then we're gonna walk all the way down. I'm gonna use turbo for this, go over the rating, drop and catch myself. You can now go here to the hatch, skip the cutscene, shoot the guy, and get a fast bomb like this. One copy to go over the guy quickly, and then we can leave. It's the only guy we need to shoot. The other guy up there doesn't see us, doesn't hear us. No problem.
Carry out an investigation immediately.
I find cartwheels here like way too complex. There's so many angles where you can get stuck, so I would not do any of them.
It's the enemy. I need help.
Understood.
You could shoot him, but then you would be slowed down. If you just take the shot, that's also fine. Alright, we're gonna go up now and defuse the other bomb. We don't need to do anything here, very easy, because there's nothing for us to do. It's only a thing starting on hard. You could do one cartwheel here to go into the cutscene quicker. That's like the only one I would do in this room. And the other one when you go down. We're going to do one more cartwheel to approach the bomb though, so we're going to align ourselves like in the center here, a little bit to the right. And once we cross this dark line, cartwheel forward and hold down X. We can spray the bomb like this. Now we're just going to walk back. Guy never sees us. We're a ghost. One cartwheel here to go down the stairs quicker. That's all we need to do. Simple and easy. Now these stairs, I want to do a cartwheel down. Definitely worth it. We're gonna go now over the bridge. Now the bridge is a little bit special. There's a few mines there. We're not gonna pick up any of these. I'm gonna use D-pad here. You can even do one cartwheel down to answer the code nicer. And now just D-pad movement. Down left, down, right, down, right, door. Switching back to stick. What we're gonna do now is go over the rating and drop down to go to the bomb. Here, you don't need to shoot any of the guys. They're technically blind and deaf.
Who's there?
Gonna have a codec here. And as I said, deaf and blind. Like, we're just leaving. Nothing else. Now here we're gonna get spotted from the cipher, and that's fine. Can do one copy here. Shoot this guy, no way. Cipher sees us. This guard comes out. Shoot him. and go. It's very easy. All of these guards fall asleep with one shot. One copy here for good measure, and then go to the bomb. You can do one here as you begin going down again. Then you can align yourself like this, and as soon as your butt goes past the pipe, crouch and whoops, spray. And that's how you can spray the bomb from behind. What I'm doing here is called coolant rise. Coolant rise is where I go to the coolant, start standing up, and then unequip it again. This interrupts the standing up animation. Don't do this copy, that was muscle memory. And we're gonna go now. Almost all of them done. 2 more left. We're gonna go over here after answering the code call as we leave the door. You can answer this actually frame perfect by just holding down select. We're going to take the southern part here to not get spotted from this guy. Okay. Get ready here to run and gun. Shoot this guy. Give yourself time. One copy through this guy is fine. Press here, skip, and then immediately put on the coolant. That's how you can get a fast bomb. Skip the cutscene, and just go. Don't move at all. Just skip the cutscene, equip the coolant, and then turn towards the bomb. That's how you get the perfect fast bomb, always. Alright, so we're gonna get spotted from the cipher here. I'm just gonna hold up my gun. There's the guy, shoot him, do a cartwheel over him to not get slowed down. And that's the room done. Alerts drop immediately, so we're good to go. It doesn't matter if you get the sensor first or first defuse the bomb. It really doesn't matter, so you can just do both ways. Oops, I went south a little bit too far. Maybe that would make it better to get the sensor first. Because you can just leave the room as far south as you need to. That's whatever. Alright, counter begins. We're gonna leave. Same way as we came before. If you come like this, you definitely want to go the left side. Now we're gonna get spotted once again from the cipher, but that's fine because the guy here is asleep and there won't be any more. And you can do 5 cartwheels down here again. And that's it. Going to this one, we're gonna do 3 more cartwheels. 1, 2, 3, maybe a 4th. No, actually no, that's just 3. 4th one would take me too far. And the rest we walk. Now remember, as we come back here, we don't go the southern path, we're gonna walk the northern path, like this one. Basically turn left, from Raiden's POV. And that way we never get seen from this guy. Alright. Time to go down to Strat A. You can do a cartwheel into the elevator like this. It's not crazy time safe, but it is a little bit. As the cutscene begins here, you hold down select to open the codec frame perfect. Get thirsty. Hey Horizon. Alright, so I'm using actually the radar now to navigate between the boxes. And I'm doing 0 cartwheels here. You can do this one down the stairs, but as you see like this, it's a risk, so I would actually not recommend to do that. You could spray the bomb while standing. I'm gonna just hold left here, and as I start turning, I unequip the coolant. You can do 1 copy into the codec, like this, to just focus on reacting to the codec quickly. You will be put back a little bit, and then you just enter the door. Alright, so this fight, very quickly, turn right, 3 punches. Crouch, turn up. That way you will always have the exact same setup of fortune. Then we're gonna walk a certain path through the boxes to have her destroy as much of the room as possible. And don't worry, you will get hit, but you won't die. Stand up. Walk here, wait until the right light's out. Copy it over the fire. Copy back over the fire. Wait by the boxes. Start crouching on our shots. And the third one you can just wait. And then wait here. If the cutscene plays, you won't be damaged. You're invincible during the cutscene. The second one has been shot, you can just wait here and the fight's over for you effectively. There's nothing else for you to do. Get ready to answer the codec. And here we go. That's Fortune. In less than 20 minutes. We're gonna make our way over to Fatman. Fatman, we want to menu the coolant spray and the SOCOM, but we're gonna do it later. For now, we're just gonna go over here. We want to try to get these chests without exploding. I got lucky and got damage cancel. You may explode, but that's fine. It's whatever. We're gonna do the one card we here. SOCOM, coolant, drop, and then leave. That's all the menu you can do and need to do. You could have also ended the could have also ended the Fortune fight with coolant in your hand. Then you would have needed to go from coolant only to SOCOM. But I literally forgot to tell you about it. Oops, and I didn't walk far enough. On this bridge, make sure to be on the right side of the railing so you won't be spotted.
Send backup. I have an unknown target here.
And this alert does not matter. The guards are not coming in fast enough. Infamous house mine. Here you want to do a copy on the second line forward to quickly get this claymore. That's the only one we need. We actually are not going to be using this one, but we want to do a copy forward and roll into it to pick it up and then get it out of the way. I used once again coolant rise, so holding on the coolant, pressing X to start getting up and then unequipping the coolant again to quickly be standing. And now we're just on our merry way here to meet Fatman. Keep walking. Oh, excuse me, I'm having this problem now. I wouldn't actually, before you just walk, we want to stand on this specific dot. Crouch and spray. And so we can get a quick bump. Now I'm going to do this fight with SOCOM only. I'm going to be standing here. I'm going to be standing on the spot. First person shot. Headshot. Spray the bomb. Oops. Chase after him. Oops. And he's done. I can go to the second bomb, stack like this, and then spray it. And you're good. Go to coolant from previous, and then go to nothing. Drag him a little bit. Turn. Crouch, coolant spray. And off you go.
Good.
That's all you need to do. I'm gonna do cartwheels here until I hit the trigger, and then we're good to go. Just hold down turbo. So it's time to meet aims. Nice and simple. Okay, so from here we're gonna do one cartwheel and then go one down to go to the BDU, and that's all we need to do here. We're gonna get the AK in the Shell 1 core, because on very easy difficulty, that's where it will also be. The other position, as it is also for all the other difficulties, will be of course in the warehouse, but oops, can do the copy down here. Specifically very easy. Additionally, the AK will also be in the Shell 1 core, and it's way faster to go there. Once again, we're gonna use here D-pad, walk like this, start holding down left like here. You will not get blown up. You can do some carpets over here, it's very safe. Don't do this last one there. Get ready to turbo and hold down select as we enter the room. Now we're good. Now we're not going to walk up because we need to get the AK first, so we're going to walk down. And this is where the AK is. Gonna move up here. We can copy for this guy to knock him out, or we can shoot him. We need to press only once triangle here, and only one time X. And here we go. Always press D-pad up and triangle on these elevators. Nothing else you need to do. Now we can go here. We want to walk left. Do one copy down here. One down here. It's a little bit faster. Definitely safe enough and worth it. And we're just going to grab now the D-mic. We're going to leave in the counterclockwise fashion. So we're going to go here.
Venus in Cancer.
Let's get ready to press start. Oops, there we go. Slightly too early. That was almost perfect. You need to press the elevator button twice now, like for all of them. And we're going to wait here in the left corner. Once again, deep it up. There's one cool thing you can do. You can hold R1 and square to skip into the cutscene immediately. Skip this. And I'll hold D-pad down left here. And then go like this. Lean against the sensor. Punch twice, first person, turn around. And because of nothing on previous, I can just unequip the AK and immediately press square to grab him. And I will be perfectly aligned here to immediately put the guy into the sensor. Alright, the story stuff here. Hold on select again to first frame insert this codec. And now it's time to find names. With the mod, it's of course very simple for me to find names. And I also get lucky that it's in the top right corner. So here we go. And after this we wanna, as soon as the Ocelot thing happens, we wanna basically mash R2. There you go. Just we're done. So from here, I'm gonna turn off turbo. We wanna interact with the panel twice. This guy walks left. Shoot him, and then go D-pad up and triangle. When we interact with this panel, we are invulnerable, so nothing can damage us. We're good to go. Running this extreme and entertaining kind of has nothing to do with April 1st, right? No. This is a example run that I do for Tuck Neil, so he knows what to do next on his next approach. Alright, so we're just gonna go here. We're gonna leave. We're not gonna leave, fuck me. We're gonna go and get the PSG-1. We're gonna go down and get the PSG-1. Ah my god, I got a little bit confused for now. I was like, man, this doesn't feel right. Oh yeah, we gotta get the PSG-1. Just gonna walk you. You can leave the BD1. It does not give you extra load time. It only gives you extra load times in cutscenes where the BDU needs to be rendered on top of Raiden. Since we're not running into any cutscene right now, it's no problem. We will, however, take off the BDU before we go to the 1-2 bridge. So, just gonna go here, lean it to the right. We only have taken care of the bottom claymore. And that way we walk around the other two that are in the straight line. Welcome to VE Innocent, right? Yeah. So what I do is, as I explained, I will always go left here and then up. I'm not sure if going right and left, up the right way, let's say that is any slower. I don't know. Here we can do a few cartwheels again, like 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. Nothing giving us trouble here. We can do 1 here to go down, to be a little bit faster. We can also do 1 when we go up here, as soon as we hit the first step on the stairs. And that's it. And I forgot to equip the BDU, but whatever. It's whatever. A little bit slower due to more movement. Yeah, that's true. So I'm going to have the AK here. I equip that and then go over to the PSG-1. And the first thing I want to shoot here is the Cypher. Then I'm going to go here on the far away, pillar, left, and the 2 close sensors. All of them with the PSG-1. Pop it down and then go to the chaff to be ready for later. And then in the fight I need to re-equip the chaff from previous, and then I can just go down 1 they need to go to the stinger. Jesus Christ. I'm cracked. I am cracked. I am a god. This is not how a beginner does this, like... Never, ever. Okay. If you don't get this first try, don't worry. I've been running this game for 2 years, so I have a little bit of an edge. Yeah, just do a quick beginner's guide, gets a perfect 5+1. This copy is definitely worth it. As soon as you have the first foot on the stairs, you can go. And you can skip these cutscenes if you do a good copy like this, but yeah, it's fine. Too easy, exactly. Let's just say I still got it. I would say it's very easy, it is. Alright, so we ended the Harrier fight with the Stinger being active and the chaff being in previous, so I can go now and get the chaff from previous back into active, and we're gonna first frame start throwing here, so I'll just tap the button. There you go. On the third window, do one copy to skip the cutscene, and then just go.
Encountered the enemy requesting backup.
What I'm gonna do is here, I'm gonna align with the D-pad, just because it's safer. You don't accidentally, like, align yourself in a bad way. And as you crouch here, you want to do a very slow rhythm, back and forth between chaff and nothing. With the alert, also, there won't be the piss guy cutscene, so that's fine. And 2 cartwheels here are totally fair. You can get this AK ammo if you want to, but you don't need to necessarily. But hey, can't hurt. It's like such a small time loss. With a little bit of extra safety, it's fine. Also forgot to throw the chaff a little bit early. You want to throw the chaff before you start going up the stairs. It's whatever. Alright, get ready to skip some codecs and cutscenes. And you want to hold left here, because as we go into the D-mic scene, we want to hold left, so we don't need to turn. It saves like a frame or something. But it does save time. There you go. This will be immediately unequipped. And I'm going to walk here, basically the top side of the box. And other than that, you don't need to do any carpets here as a beginner. You can do one along this wall that we just seen. But other than that, just walk. Press twice. Align with the left like this, and then D-pad up and triangle. You can also do left stick, of course, but I always do with D-pad. Alright, we want to wait before we move until the camera's fully out, and then we just walk in here. And we want to immediately press circle or B to start diving. I'm going to wait until we're fully down with the animation, and then we are on the perfect height to just swim here over the Nikita. We can also be a little bit down with this, but yeah. I'm turning here in first person view. You can also just press the left stick down to do a quick turn, but it doesn't always work like that for me. Hey Graph, how's it going? Once again, press the elevator button twice here. You can do a cartwheel like this. I don't have to. I'll do this manual like this, and then we're done. That's fine. There's a more optimal way where you get the D-mic out from previous, doing a cartwheel, and then go to the Nikita, go to the Stinger, and back to the Nikita, but there's no need for that. Oops. Yeah, it's huge. It's gigantic. Oops, come on. Alright, so we didn't distract the president at all, and we don't need to.
What are you doing?
Because it usually looks like this, where it just walks left. So, well, I hope you and everyone has been well too. Yep, definitely good. There you go, you can do this one cartwheel up the wall. Relatively safe, and that's all there's. Yeah, I just reviewed another speedrunners run. And now we're doing like an example run, which is like a mix between glitchless and any %. It's an any % run with like 2 glitches, with the Tengu 1 skip and the Prozac skip, which technically can be done with the same glitch. You don't have to climb the box to shoot the Nikita. Yeah, you can just stand on the stairs and then turn left. It's true.
I took these photos.
Alright. One copy down the stairs. I'm gonna walk top side of the box again, and then nothing else. Our menu has been done, so now we have the Stinger on previous and the circle active, and that's fine. I'm gonna need the Stinger later to very quickly kill Vamp 1. walking faster than cartwheeling everywhere. As long as you have the have like enough distance to cartwheel, cartwheel is always faster than running. If you don't have enough distance to cartwheel, then of course you should only run. And you can do this entirely with D-pad and left and right. You don't need to push yourself down, because as you go down, you will always be in the correct height to be pushed below the door frame, like this. Once I'm here, I'm gonna hold like down right and then triangle, and there's a little bit of momentum left from Raiden, so you can stop holding circle or B. And we're gonna go left and then over here. It's a better way than what I've seen earlier. Exclude stairs and shut. Yeah, if you go downstairs or if you go upstairs with certain, you know, parameters, you can definitely copy stairs. Alright, gonna answer this quickly here. Skip, walk forward, start the fight. Yeah. So we're gonna stand here and then shoot at his feet until he's dead. And that's the fight. There we go. Time to grab ammo. I always instinctively get this AK box. We don't necessarily need it. Once again, we can just use left and right here on D-pad to quickly swim to our target. And now what I do here is actually start pressing the left stick up and then down. And we're not going to use this, going to get the AK out and press triangle ideally. There we go. It's nice that cartwheeling is a thing. For beginners, certainly cartwheeling is a little bit too much and they end up losing time. Where literally just walking, even in non-perfect lines, walking would always be better than cartwheeling. Because a bad cartwheel is forever a time loss. A bad line you walk is like frames. Like a bad cartwheel is like a second each time you lose. Oh, you don't need to grab ammo for this room, you can just walk in. And then starting with this next room, that's why we need to drag her behind us. The second acre box you can actually forget about, you don't need this. Yeah, we're stubborn enough. I did like 1 or 2 cartwheels too many in this run already, just because it's like in my muscle memory. It's like, ah! We're gonna go back where we came from, so right and up, and then we're gonna swim down here. A little bit left. We don't need to worry about any of the mines, because I'm very easy, there's no mines at all here in the way. This one up there is like super far away. And we just swim back now. Yeah. There we go. Out the water. Remember to turn off turbo. We're gonna drag ammo for a few meters until a specific line. So like this. I'm gonna drag, and then stop. Elevator panel twice. Now we're gonna chokehold her and get her into the elevator. Once the camera changes, that's definitely a sign where we know, yep, we're in enough. Keep it up and we go. Exactly. Now we're quickly gonna get ammo. We're gonna go as diagonal as possible. And then we should always not get seen by this guy, because he takes a little nap now. You can't shoot him, kill him, or tranquilize him, but you don't need to. The only guy we need to kill is the next one, the second one. As a beginner, you maybe want to kill all of them, but it's not a requirement. You can use the AK. None of them will be hurt when they're dying, because they're so far away, not very easy. They're deaf, literally, so just keep walking. This guy you can walk past. Beginners might have trouble with it because they are not taking optimal lines, and they get spotted when the guy turns left and then gets seen, or he sees the ammo. But yeah, we can also push ammo over the door, but I forgot about that for the moment. If you just drag it like this, and we still have the AK, of course, in the previous, we don't need anything else. We just walk. We're going to automatically get out the AK and shoot both of these ciphers once we reach a certain point, which will be after these extra panels. First person view, auto aim. That's it. Both of them are gone now. Oh yeah, I forgot the bump. This guy you can completely ignore, he doesn't see you. Spray these here until both of them are gone. You just need to take out 2 for a clear line and then walk through. And we're going to stop dragging ammo as soon as the path goes wide. There you go. I'm going to put on the AK again. As a little pre-menu. You could do this also after the cutscene, it's fine. We're going to drag ammo now until around the corner. Like this. Go up, shoot. I actually go first person view and auto aim together. I think if you don't use first person, you don't hit the second one. And just get ammo over here. What I like to do is I'm gonna chokehold it like this. It's a little bit better and easier for me to get around the corner rather than dragging her with triangle. Okay. Now the most fun part, sniping, where we just wait and chill. You want to stand like roughly here to the left of the thermal goggles. You're gonna get your AK out and then move left to be in the PSG-1. You maybe want to turn off your turbo, preserve some ammo. Technically you don't have to. And this should be at the right distance, so... Excuse me. So you don't look accidentally at Emma and have her fall over. Never mind, she fell over. Yeah, so even if like this early, you don't want to look at her like at all. If you take out the 2 guards here and the 2 ciphers, then there's only the extra things coming in. And you can start looking here at the top left. The first guy will come out. You can align with this corner and a little bit lower. That way he will always be immediately in your line of sight and you can give him a quick headshot. And then the other one will be bottom right. I'm very easy, that's the only ones coming out here. Oop. Cypher here, Cypher coming out there. What I like to do is I always go back to the AK and then first person view to check out the scene if I missed anything. I actually have never really memorized the patterns here. The only thing I remember is where the guards come out. And especially in high difficulties, like where I need to remember where extra guards are coming out. Very easy though, there's like not really much to do here, it's just waiting. If you're like really lazy and you don't care about your time, you can also take like a small time loss. You go all the way to the right corner here. You tap L2 when you still have the scope in. You look like this and call Snake and you can just take a 10-minute break. Or like 6 minutes, whatever it takes. And no, you don't need the pen test because on very easy we don't have any shake. So that's another good thing about this difficulty. So how has your day been? Can't believe the sun is actually coming out a little bit. It takes forever for it to go out. You can start pre-aiming like this here. It's basically the center of the square, as you see. And this is where the next head alignment will be. So if you look roughly in this direction, you should be able to get a quick headshot on the guy. Just one shot and he drops down. And then you can focus on the bottom right one. Same thing as the first tower, basically. Nothing crazy. I wasn't even that quick, so you see, like, his head will be aligned there for a good amount of time. Alright. There's one more coming out here, and then there will be a second cypher coming out from the same position when Emma is like here, roughly. So that's all you need to do. We have still more time. She's not even behind the second tower. Oh my god. Takes forever. There she is. I'm just waiting here and wasting time. Again, very easy sniping is like nothing you need to do. It's so bare bones. Like now you can aim at this like line, but it takes forever for the cipher to get to Emma. Like, yeah. This is where we turn on Definitely Turbo again to get ready for Vamp 2, and yeah, that's it. The fight will start as soon as she's between the next two pillars. That's where you know we'll begin, and so we're just standing here waiting. There's no time loss you get from getting these pen tests, but again, we don't need to use it. So it's like a whatever thing. There we go, should start now. And that's Vamp 2. Slight tick to the left, and then turbo through him. That's like nothing we need to do. Even without turbo, just manually mashing, like pop, 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 you're done. Nothing to worry about. Very easy. Alright, so for this next trick, there's a little menu time saver that we can do. We still have the PSG1 in our previous, and PSG1 to the AK is just one to the left or the right. So I'm going to do a copy here. Tap R2, open the menu again, and then get the AK out. That was bad. Yeah, so I'm going to use the AK like this here. Shoot the first one, I'm going to go down here. You can do a copy here. I'm going to shoot the next one with the AK. And that's it. Just walk. Nothing you need to do. You don't need the AK ammo there, because we're going to get 300 shots as soon as we meet up with Snake again. And until then, we don't even have the AK. There we go. And more story time.
It's been a while.
I can definitely recommend, in case you didn't know, we do have a cutscene remover mod now from Beeman. It's great. And it allows you to skip like so many forced cutscenes like this one, where you're just like, alright, next one, next one. It makes practice great, because none of them will play out, even like the codex where we skipped. You will, in a regular run, of course, need to know when codecs come in so you can skip them, but at least for the forced cutscenes, I say, that's where you can save some time. I would almost recommend that we allow, for example, for the blindfolded runners, that they remove the Stillman cutscene with this mod, and then they have the benefit of new game aims, where we always know where to get to aims. Remember, we can call Rose proactively here. We don't need to wait for her to call us. As soon as the camera pans up, select, call Rose yourself, cancel the save prompt, and then fast forward. And then keep holding circle or B, skip out here, and then we'll be freed. What I like to do is here, hold up D-pad upright for a quick turn, and then I take over with the left stick. It's like this. Makes it a little bit nicer. Now remember, in this room you have to hold down select to first frame answer this codec, and then you're gonna immediately move right. We'll move hard, we do one copy here. Switch the stick. When we go up, as soon as we hit the second stairs, another codec. And then we're gonna walk left here. You don't need to worry about the gap, because you can just punch kick this guy, and there won't be any other tangos here. Because the one at the door isn't even here and very easy. So that way you can even skip the gap if the gap gives you any headaches. You can not take this alert and go over the gap, but if you're a little bit worried about the gap, I mean, punch kick that guy. We want to stand on this line here on the floor. We want to be in the northern half of this pipe. Let's call it a pipe. And if you stand here, we get all the codecs that we need as quick as possible. It's not super tactical to be standing like on this line or a little bit further above. But you don't want to go like up and down the pipe. Because if you're not standing in the spot roughly or higher, you will not get all the chords quickly in order. And there we go. That was already the 5th core. I wasn't even counting. So here we go. I'm going to slash once. That will start the 40-second timer. Once again, with the cutscene removal, we can actually skip this. It's really neat. And we just wait here until the timer's up. Delicious. Iced tea tasting water. Learning a lot of new stuff. Great. I'm glad, because that shows me the idea wasn't for nothing. It's good that at least one person learns something new now. That makes it all the more worth it. Of course, this one will also be on my YouTube channel. I've been thinking about what I can do next, and stuff like this, like tutorial content, is always good. And I already had an idea for another like basic tutorial, so I'm gonna do that hopefully soon then. Maybe this week already. I have like at least 2 videos I want to make that are still about Metal Gear and answering questions. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take the AK and turn off turbo. Without turbo, the AK is actually faster. And we don't get interrupted like this. Shoot this too. And what I do is I do lean here, PPK, let go as I turn. And with the SOCOM, it's just easier for me to tell the right timing. Super easy to do. Alternative, you can do once again the Prozac skip like this. Swap to the AK, carpel forward, and then Stinger and unequip it. And we're gonna do this fight like this. To the SOCOM, we want to standing in this little square, and then just shoot the door frame. You could even turn on turbo for that, but you don't need to. Key is the position here. Like here, you can see in the pause. This is where I stand, this is where you want to stand. And from this position, you want to just shoot the door frame like this, and then you should always get the shots on the Tangus. If some of them slip past you, it's fine. Snake will take care of them. Come on, get out. You can do this manually and shoot when you see the boxes, like as they're about to get out. Or you can just turbo and hold them. You have like so many shots, it's fine. And for the race after that, you just need 4 shots, so you will not run out of them. Even if you run out of ammunition in this fight, you will get new ammo in the next room. Anyway, that's the timer done already. So yeah, this is how you can do Tango 2 most optimal, basically. Once again, another forced cutscene, which thankfully we can skip the cutscene remover. And yeah. Once again, cutscene remover, at least the cutscene part of the remover, is a great tool for practicing because it lets you just do more runs in a day. Codecs, maybe you don't want to skip. There's options to it, thankfully, so there's certain types of things you can skip. You can skip all of them, or just, for example, cutscenes and not codecs. And that would still allow you to practice fast forwarding, responding codecs quickly, and stuff like that. So, big fan. I haven't even used the latest version. I have a run on the board with that mod, but it's an older version. I think there's a newer one out now.
But I've made use of you.
And yeah, we still have Stinger on previous, so we're going to start the fight with Stinger. We're going to shoot the first one in the middle, in the mouth, the left one in the mouth. Then we're going to take a step back to the back left. The third one will jump on stage. We shoot that one in the knee in the mouth. That's very easy race done. So I explained it in advance so you already know what's about to happen.
Jack, those days during the Civil War were as real as they come. Every day was absolute. Split between life and death. You ran from it, and now you've been led back to war by something less than real.
Less than real. Mouth, mouth, walk back, turn around, knee, oops, knee, mouth, there you go.
Are you awake yet, Jack?
And it's only this. Thanks to Turbo, we can just hold down triangle, we're good to go.
AI is corrupted beyond repair. I admit that I
Nothing much to do. I also enjoyed your unboxing videos too, let's go. I don't have much to unbox, sometimes I just get like small increments of stuff and then, for example, do a little video about it. But for example, my Tekken collection is growing quite much. I'm still waiting for a few things to come from Japan, and then my plan, for example, for streams in the future is like in April. I want to go back and play like through the history of Tekken. So we're gonna play Tekken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the tags and stuff like that. I want to see their story content, of course, as well, and just, you know, enjoy the nostalgia a little bit. Water cutter? Oh wait, wrong difficulty. Yeah, on very easy, the races are so slow as well. It's crazy. It's like free time. That's awesome. Good. I have at least one viewer then watching. It's all the more worth it. Yeah, I will come back to speedrunning. Sometimes I just don't feel like I want to do any of them. Alright, here's the thing. You want to tap circle to open him up, and then this distance thing. Cartwheel through his rockets, and you want to have this distance like this. Cartwheel through rockets, 1, 2, 3, and then you're good. And then you want to take as much distance as you can. Ideally, you are far enough away from him so he just does a short dash and stays on the left. If you're not far enough away from him, he goes all the way across. Which is not a crazy time loss, but, you know, good knowing. That was the first phase. And second phase is almost the same. We just have to wait for him. There you go. If he slashes us on very easy, there's like so much time. There you go. There's less time. We just need to open him up and then slash him. We're done. And that's how you can do this without many glitches. A 1, 4, 15. And all the things we needed was Prozac skip and the Tengu 1 skip, which technically can also be done with the Prozac skip at that door. No ladder skip, no swim glitch, no Emma zips, no Emma bumps, nothing. Just straight up playing the game well. And my god, that was a really clean game. Like that area. For not having played the game at all in 2 months. I'm like seriously happy how this run went as a great example. Seriously.
I think I found something to pass along to the future.
Yeah, and all the other glitches and mainly movement. It's a lot that movement can save you in time.
Are you talking about
but yeah, it's basically just 1 or 2 glitches to get a 1-4. And I remember when I started running this game 2 years ago, a 1-4 was like crazy fast. And it still is. Despite everything that we found since then, the 1-3 is still a really good time. So, yeah. V is 95% movement, 5% execution, exactly. Absolutely. My movement definitely was rusty in this, so that's understandably why this is not a 1-3. With a slightly better movement, I could have maybe even gotten a 1-3. With 2 glitches. Isn't that funny? Like, it doesn't take much. I use a glitchless ladder in holds. I didn't even do the roll, I did the holds to hold up method. Of course, I still use 2 spot photos, but that's allowed in glitches even, so I treat it as like a basic strategy. And spraying the bomb from behind in strat A. Yeah. Also allowed for glitchless. And the basic thing everyone should start to implement. I could have saved time on Fatman. Fatman ran a little bit away. That's like fair. I'm not used to doing SOCOM Fatman. I usually do non-lethal M9 Fatman, which I've gotten quite good at. So that's a few seconds I lost there. So it's like a, 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 a blueprint, like blueprint, like Oh yeah, we didn't do a conveyor belt glitch. We did clockwise. So everyone that's like, oh, I need to do counterclockwise to save even more time. You really don't. It's just a few seconds that counterclockwise saves. So you can go very far with clockwise. As you see, like, again, it's all on execution and movement. And very, 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 very basic glitches. If I would have not done Prozac, it would have cost me like 30 seconds. It would still be 104. Even going through the engine room, it would have been still a 104. So, for anyone who's like, the game's too complex, I need to learn way too many glitches, I hope that proves that's not the case. It's, even at any percent, because we have to do all the bosses, a lot of time for beginners specifically goes out through the door with the bosses, and mainly it's Harrier. Harrier, Fatman, I think. That's it. So yeah. That definitely proves it. Used to be the ghost strat before conveyor became the main strat. Yeah, exactly. Like, clockwise is... It's just barely slower. I think it's like 12 seconds or 15, what it was. And you're not wrong for picking one over the other. If you start running and you immediately go with counterclockwise and the conveyor belt glitch, you're not wrong. And if you only stick to conveyor belts... if you only stick to clockwise, this is the proof. You can still get very, very fast with the strat. So yeah. Good shit all around. I don't have time for anything else. I said I wanted to do Tekken 8 after that, but we took a little bit longer with the review, unfortunately. So, I'm gonna get ready to do dinner with the family, and I'm just gonna play for myself offline then. And yeah, I'm not sure if I can go live tomorrow. Tomorrow is upper workout day. So, yeah. My upper workouts so far take like 3 hours. It's crazy. I don't know if I have enough time tomorrow to stream. Thanks for the follow, Matthew. We'll see. We'll see. This actually opens up Wednesday as a new streaming day, though, because I'm not working out on Wednesday. And maybe Wednesday, then we continue Resident Evil 2. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. It's a new month. Remember to pay your rent if you're doing it manually. Don't want to get evicted. Wednesday is the day. Thank you for the stream run. You are awesome. Aw, thank you. That's very kind. It's definitely great though, always listening the credits song. I'm just not getting tired of it. So good. Totally worth it. I wonder how I should title the video on YouTube for this run. You only need 2 glitches to get a super fast speedrun. Actually, let's check out. What is a 1-4-15 on the leaderboard? For 80%, PC very easy. It is... It's not top 20 anymore. The slowest top 20 run is 1 hour, 3 minutes, 59 exactly. And that is split between Bath Soda, Peanuts, and Carrix. Both have a 1-3-59. With Mockingjay on 22nd place with 1 hour, 4 minutes flat. And then would this come in as 23? And the run after that is 1 hour, 4 minutes, 23 seconds by Volcanic Akuma, who should definitely do a new run. If he wasn't doing something else. I don't know what he does. So yeah, 2 glitches, good boss execution, almost top 20 on the leaderboard. Not that crazy, actually. God damn, it's only 10 months ago. Yeah, May 28th is when I got my 1 hour, 1 minute 48. Holy cow. My 101. Too bad I never was grinding for more. I could definitely get a low, like a mid to low 101 even. It's just so much work. Oh well. This speedrun needs 2 glitches, exploding head emoji. This is a really competitive 1v, yeah. But like, the mark alone, if you get a 1 hour 10 minute run, you are already in top 60. If you want to break into the top 50, you need a 1730 or better. Because the exact 50th spot is 1733. And yeah, I guess, yeah, top 25, as I said, just needs to be faster than 1430. And I'm pretty sure a sub 110 is easily obtainable with like a week of work. Absolutely obtainable. If you just follow the paths that I take here, of course you will lose some time on the bosses, but yeah. Other than that. We push those times down when we were all running, yeah. It's a little bit resting, which is not terrible. Rest is good. And here's the proof. 1 hour, 4 minutes, 15 seconds. Got seen 18 times and killed 45%, but I didn't die once. And not a single ration used. Because it's very easy. Just for fun, there we go. Here's the rank confirmation. Swallow. As it is. You can have 9 hours of run, still make it to top 15 European Extreme. Gosh, okay. I remember that day when top 10 became 1 or 2s down to world record 101 at the time. It was crazy. Crazy good. And now we have only 1 hour flat. Plus some seconds. But yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. I hope you learned something from this. As I said, it just takes 2 glitches at most. Technically only 1. And then just knowing where to go and how to deal with the bosses. And you can get instantly a top time in Metal Gear Solid 2. Very easy. Any % on PC Substance. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon.